What is up, everybody? And I think the two words that best describe what I'm going to be talking about here is disappointment and disgust. So, as I'm sure a lot of you know, Nintendo really doesn't like it if you share pretty much anything of theirs on this website. Any footage, whether it's a Let's Play, a review, just anything. They really just don't like it, and they'll throw the content ID notices and the copyright notices at basically everyone on this website. I mean, to me, that's disgusting in and of itself, because to me, a lot of these videos fall under fair use. So, it's pretty ridiculous that they're going to these lengths to basically try to get you to not share their games on this website. Especially since not many other companies in gaming do this. They seem to be the only one. Others in the past, like Rockstar, have acted like this. Not to this extent, but they've lightened up over the years, but Nintendo just really hasn't. So, Angry Joe here on YouTube, and I'm sure most of you know who he is. If not, I will link his channel in the description. He posted up a Mario Party, the newest Mario Party game, with basically him and his friends playing the game. You know, just normal gameplay of a lot of games you see on this website. And of course, Nintendo basically went after it, just as they've gone after his videos and everyone else's videos before. And he's also ranted on them before. And I guess finally, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. He removed the video and then basically put up a video basically saying that he's no longer going to be making footage on Nintendo games. Which I completely agree with his video, because, like I said, what Nintendo is doing here is just freaking ridiculous. I don't see why they have to go to this length to quote-unquote protect their copyright, because I don't see what is so goddamn harmful for people sharing gameplay on this website or any other website. How is that any different than, say, sharing your game with a buddy? Or playing games with your friends in the same room? You're sharing your gameplay experiences. How does that change just because you're putting it into a YouTube video? It doesn't. But that's not really the main point of this video. The main point of this video is how certain parties have responded to Joe in light of this situation. And the main party I'm going to be talking about is Roosterteeth. Now, if any of you don't know who Roosterteeth is, I will give you a brief synopsis of who they are. Roosterteeth was behind a very successful series known as Red vs. Blue. And Red vs. Blue was basically a sitcom / show. I'm guessing that's the best way to describe it. It was a comedy sketch show using Halo gameplay. It was basically like a Halo machinima. They basically took Halo 2 and eventually Halo 3 gameplay and basically moved all these different Master Chiefs around in different color armors and just basically voice acted the characters and just nodded the heads up and down like Master Chief was speaking. It got insanely popular, and there were other spin-offs that other people have done using Halo gameplay, like the Halo music videos, if any of you remember those. I think a lot of those were hilarious. But Roosterteeth also did other series. They're also known for Achievement Hunter. Achievement Hunter is basically videos of Roosterteeth people basically helping gamers with getting achievements / trophies. I used their videos a lot when getting certain achievements and trophies. They were very helpful. They're also known for, I think the series was called Rage Quit. This guy on their team, his name was Michael, I don't know his last name, but basically he would play games and just get really mad and rage really hard. It was really entertaining in my opinion. And then the last series I watched of them was called Game Fails, which was basically people sending them just basically game clips of fails of all different types of games from all platforms. And then at the end of the month, they would do like the top 5 fails of the month and all that. It got really popular. What do all of these series that they've done have in common? What all of them have in common is that they were derived from gameplay. They were derived from gameplay. So I find it funny that they're attacking Angry Joe for getting upset at what Nintendo is doing here. Which is funny because they're also admitting that what Nintendo's doing is stupid, but for some reason they still feel the need to be condescending towards Joe. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And you know what the funny thing is? Is that, Roosterteeth, if any of you happen to be watching this, what if Microsoft, basically, what if they did what Nintendo is doing right now, and any Halo gameplay footage was being ID'd and blocked and taken down? You guys would not have gotten popular. You guys wouldn't have gotten all the revenue you've made off of all this stuff. So I find it, you of all people, Roosterteeth of all people, should be standing beside Angry Joe and standing against what Nintendo is doing. But they're not. They're mocking him. It seems like they've forgotten where they came from. They got famous off of using gameplay on YouTube. Unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. It's very disappointing and disgusting that this group is doing this. I would think, like I said, that these people of all people would be standing beside Angry Joe instead of mocking him. I don't know, maybe they have a vendetta against him for whatever reason. I don't know, but it's just very strange to me. It's very, very strange to me that they're doing this. And another person I'd like to point out is David Scott Jaffe, who works with Sony. He was behind the God of War series, and he's currently working on this, I think it's called Drawn to Death. It's this online shooter game that was shown off at the PlayStation Experience, and all the graphics are done in hand-drawn, which it looks really cool, and I can't wait to try that game out. But he spoke up about this whole situation, and I'm going to put up what he said, and I'm going to go over it real quick, because I have to shake my head at this too. I really love watching gaming Twitch streams and Let's Plays. That said, the arrogance and ignorance of some of these YouTube broadcasters just floors me. If a company doesn't want you using their stuff, which I do think is pretty dumb, then that is their right. They don't owe you the right to use their content so you can make your videos. Most of us in games want our shit streamed and talked about, but you gotta respect those companies that want no part of it, you know? I just did a facepalm. You know? No, David, I don't know. Why the hell do I have to respect these companies that don't want their content shared with a bunch of gamers all over the world? That is the definition of free advertisement that these companies don't have to pay for. They don't have to pay for this free advertisement that all these YouTubers basically give them by sharing their games. I don't have to respect that. Because like I said, how is it harmful for this gameplay to be shared on YouTube? You want to know what I can respect? I can respect a company that wants to protect their copyright from being harmed. I can definitely respect somebody using the law to protect their copyright in that way. I can definitely respect that. Once again, what is so harmful about sharing gameplay over YouTube? What is so harmful about that? And it's like you say, most of us in this industry want our stuff streamed. Nintendo's really the only one that doesn't, but I have to respect them for that? I have to respect an arrogant company that constantly treats gamers like crap and doesn't want They're fans, which that is why people share Nintendo gameplay, because they're Nintendo fans and they want this stuff. They want to share their experiences with everybody. But Nintendo basically slaps them in the face. I don't know how the hell you want me to respect that. And once again, it's like I stated earlier. A lot of this, in my opinion, falls under fair use. So, you know, it'd really be interesting if somebody actually were to take Nintendo to court over this. It would actually be pretty interesting. Because I think a lot of this falls under fair use. My video right here, with gameplay in the background, falls under fair use. That's why I'm not getting hit with ID matches and all that stuff. So, and another thing, and I've stated this many times, people already made their purchase. They've already bought the damn game. They've already paid the $59.99, $49.99, and more for the goddamn game. What gives these companies the right to continue to try to suck money out of us after we've already given them the price for that product? I can sit here all freaking day and give you tons of examples of how stupid it would be for people who buy products outside of the gaming industry, for them to try to continuously suck money from people after they already bought a specific product. There's a reason why a lot of them don't do that. And the times that they do, they get vilified for it and criticized. So, you know, I'm sorry, I don't have to respect Nintendo for this. I really don't. So, that's about it. So, let me know what you think. It's completely ridiculous, and I couldn't be more disappointed in people like David Scott Jaffe and Roosterteeth. Unbelievable. So, alright. That's about it. I will see you all later. Have a good one.